surrender. You didn't know money when the bally meant this trally's up. When I'm saying money, I'm not talking about Pakia. It's funny how the tables turn. You're not Ricky Hatton out. Tonight I have to let me pull my body down. When you was hitting bags, I was still bagging up in mommy's house. You was in the Philly shell when I was getting patted down. Prison cell, swimming in my thoughts, trying not to drown. Shadow boxing in my pad, I hit the gym when I got out. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city. War with me, that's war with the 6-1. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me.
For I am the truth. I am the light that lighteth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
We got all eyes on you. No more bluffing. The truth is coming through. You got nothing. The streets on fire.
They call this a controlled environment, but I don't know about that considering who's about to fight. We're live at Brooklyn Hall. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was gonna miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's Saul Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179. And standing across the ring from him in the flesh, Terrence Bud Crawford, 173 centimeters tall, weight 63.5. So here is Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska, USA, one of the greatest of all time.
It'll be ding-ding from first bell. They're off.
Only one, number one, there ain't room for two. I am the one, top two, but not number two.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez. Fighting out of the blue corner from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. The straight right just misses. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Follow with a straight right hand. All the seats have been taken in this unique setting. What an event. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Give me your glove.
And now they're right back into the fray.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
A perfect counter shot. So much firepower here. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Not a lot of defense. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
That's it, come on, look across at him. Look at him now.
Don't let him get back in at this fight. Come on, you've got this. Don't.
It's so important now that in the first minute of this next round, you get on top of it.
Confidence. He's going to be stressing about his gas.
They ring the bell, and here we go. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if they come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got to press him now. He's got to bluff him.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye. They're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. He had his moment, but has it gone by?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
That hook doesn't score. Beautiful counter shot. Straight right just misses. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it was like...
And there's the bell to start the round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Those counter punches have to hurt. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let Canelo in serious jeopardy here going to the canvas. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Defense.
We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble.
His legs have gone. His legs have gone.
That was not a good moment for him, but seems like he's out of the dark place.
Now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to...
Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way.
Listen to me. Are you okay?
So he's back up again, but he's got to think about his personal safety and future here, doesn't he, Johnny?
He's got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you.
Oh, my word. Canelo just got clipped. Both men step back for just a moment. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Get that confidence. He's going to be stressing about his gas tank now.
Look at him. He's absolutely knackered, mate. He's knackered.
Just keep breath. Bang him downstairs. Jab him downstairs. Stop him.
Confidence. He's going to be stressing out his gas tank now. Keep whacking him to the body.
And there's the bell to start the round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.
You might just be the greatest boxing champion of all time. You see, man like me, I'm an undisputed champion of life. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city. War with me, that's war with the 6-1. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city. War with me, that's war with the 6-1. When your idols become your rivals, has a funny way of making you pick up the Bible. I've been hustling for the longest, the money's vital. Late night in the casino, I watched him win the title. I don't have to think too heavy, I can remember. The city centers hella cold in the December. The roads that I'm from will turn you to a contender. I'm a John Claude Van.
What a crisp, cool evening. We are live outside at Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. It's Roy Jones Jr., 160 pounds, 5'11". It's the incomparable Roy Jones Jr. He won world titles at 4 different weight classes, including the heavyweight championship of the world. Saul Canelo Alvarez, the Mexican legend, the middleweight, the super middleweight, the light heavyweight who fights out of Guadalajara, Mexico.
They have waited.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Pensacola, Florida.
Lots of hype as they will fight into the night. We're outdoors for this big main event.
It's called.
And there's the bell to start the round. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nice counter shot. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. the counter lands. You don't want to trade shots. A rowdy crowd awaits our main event tonight. They've had all day to pregame. The media's ready, the fans are ready, and you know the fighters are ready.
Now things have cooled down. Now the fans are heating it up again. They've been excited, waiting for this. How have they prepared for this, these fighters? This is going to be so hard, but so different.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot. So he's back on his feet, but he's got to somehow turn this around.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
The straight right just misses. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so I guess he's coming out for another round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
How about that time counter shot? Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That counter punch caught him clean. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right, concentrate. Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for anything what you do. So you've got to fight. A counter punch is smart.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges, judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. We wanted action, and they are delivering. There's a counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Keep doing what you're doing. Jump all over. He's ready.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he fails to score with that left hook. That counter punch caught him clean. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now.
Get your boxing back together. Focus on what you gotta do.
I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Defense defense. Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That uppercut doesn't land. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Straight right just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so.
And there's the bell to start the round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Tom, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Punch, counter punch. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think it. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Got to look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
You're so close. Keep doing what you're doing. Jump all over. He's ready to go now. Jump all over. Got no gas in the tank no more. You're so close, kid. Come on. Bang it. Let's go out there and finish it. He's ready to go. Woo! Jump all over him. He's ready to go now. Jump all over him, and he's ready to go.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
The straight right just misses. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamourweight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is a sign.
Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. pretty close fight here in this round. He takes a step back, recalibrates himself, and here we go again.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it. It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
A perfect counter lands. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Throws the jab but does not score. Despite what the judges forced, Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. They ring the bell, and here we go. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
That jab doesn't find a home. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brain.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
He shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. And there's the bell to start the round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. They threw the hook, it didn't land. It's like a game of jabs. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Nice counter. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.